G'day guys, HJ Bricks here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I know I certainly am. And guys, thank you so much. We have just hit 50 subscribers! Thank you everybody so much. It means the world to me. You guys are all absolutely fantastic. Every single one of you watching my videos. I appreciate it so much. And of course, I did promise that when I got to 50 subscribers, I would be doing a drop test. And so the set I will be drop testing is, drumroll please, it is going to be right here, the Slave 1. Looks like we got a mini drop test right there, but as I just said, we will be drop testing the Slave 1. Hopefully it has a nice smash, that's what I'm hoping, but if you haven't seen my review and speed build of this set, please check it out down in the comments section. I'm not very good at handling this, and it looks like it can survive the little break, but how do we think it'll go against a big drop? Alright guys, now the camera might be a little bit shaky for this part, so I do apologise in advance, but I'm just going to move the camera over here, and so this is where I will be drop testing the sets. So as you can see, I do have a couple of pillowcases that I've lined up, just to give it a little bit of a softer landing, because whilst I do want to drop these sets for you guys, I don't want to break any of the Lego pieces. Like, I'm happy for them to smash, obviously, but I don't want to actually break the Lego. So this is where I will be recording from for the drop test. Now guys, the first set I will be drop testing is going to be the Mandalorian brickheads. So I will let the camera focus there on our little stormtrooper, and I will bring this Mandalorian up to about my head height, and then we are going to drop. There we go guys, not a bad drop at all. As you can see, we did have the little gun and we had the platform sort of come away, but I reckon we can do better than that. Not really happy with how that first drop went. We didn't really see anything at all, so I am going to be dropping the Mandalorian brickhead once again. 3, 2, 1. And that was the drop we were waiting for. Now guys, that did happen quite fast, but we can see that if I zoom in here, we do have quite a bit of destruction. We have some pieces going everywhere. Oh mate, Stormtrooper didn't survive very long at all, but we can see all these Lego pieces are kind of split up. So we have the main body there. This is the cape here, I believe, and the Mandalorian's helmet over here. So I would call that a successful drop test. We have just finished dropping the Mandalorian brickheads, and so I figure who better to drop next than everybody's favorite, Baby Yoda, aka Grogu, aka the child. Now I am going to leave him in this little cradle here so that we can hopefully have some sort of cool animation when he pops out, but you will notice that I have just taken the stand off. That's just so that when it's landing, it's not landing on a flat base, and hopefully it'll have a bit more of an impact. And he will go flying in 3, 2, 1. Now guys, I have just picked up all of the pieces from this set. So of course here we have the cradle. We can see that mostly stayed intact. A couple of little odd bits from Baby Yoda all around the place. And here's a really cool Easter egg if you didn't know it beforehand. But on Baby Yoda's head, this is where the eyes would normally go. And actually, if you take those out, you can see inside Baby Yoda, we do have a little pink brain. So as disturbing as that kind of is, that I've just, found his brain, I still think that is a really cool feature, and I definitely say good job to Lego for designing that. Now guys, the time has finally come. Thank you so much for watching this far into the video. I hope you know that I appreciate it so much, but without further ado, we will be dropping the Slave 1. I'm really hoping this doesn't go badly. I really like this set, and I don't want it to be completely and utterly destroyed. But without further ado, let's get it up. I am going to be holding it from the handle, and then I am basically just going to let go and drop it just like that. I'm not sure what angle I'm going to be going for yet. I think I will just have it kind of smash down, I guess like that. I'll be dropping it in 3, 2, 1. Now we can see, guys, the first thing that we just had come out is we had this little carbon chamber frozen thing guy pop out. But other than that, not too much damage. Reasonably happy, so I think we're going to go again. I hope this wasn't a mistake. 3, 2, 1. Now guys, I've just taken a look around and there really wasn't actually too much damage. I am suitably surprised. As you can see, we had a couple of these little smaller pieces, fin sort of pieces on the side fall off. Obviously, if I show you here, those have been taken off there. The cockpit piece did pop off, but I have just gone and checked, and do not worry, it is still in completely perfect condition. So I was very worried about that as soon as I saw it had popped off. But other than that, of course, I showed you just before we had this slide out the bottom, but that is all the destruction we had for the Slave 1 drop test. Now guys, if you're like me, you're probably thinking that that wasn't really as spectacular as we once thought it was going to be. And so I'm not going to leave you guys empty-handed, so we are also going to be dropping the Stormtrooper helmet bust. Now, you might notice this doesn't look like the full Stormtrooper helmet bust. That is because I have taken the stand off the bottom and the plaque, just because I didn't want them to get ruined, scratched, or broken, anything like that, because I figured if it lands on that, it might push it back up into the body and just not be good for the overall Lego. But let's drop this helmet. We're going to drop in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Now guys, as we can see, that was a spectacular drop test. There is not much of this helmet left. I have just started to kind of reconstruct this. This was, of course, completely smashed off. I have just built that back up a little bit. As you can see here, we have the different sides of the helmet. They've looked like they've stayed together alright. We have the kind of mouthpiece central here, kind of stayed together, but there are quite a few just loose pieces around here. So I think this might be one of those jobs where I have to take it all the way apart and rebuild it from scratch. As you can see, our friend Stormtrooper over here, he's not very impressed with the level of destruction he has seen today, but that is all for the drop test. So there you go guys, thank you so much for watching my 50 subscriber special. That is all for today's video. I now have a huge mess to clean up on my floor, but that's alright, it's definitely worth it. Again, just a huge shout out to every single one of you. I appreciate you all so much, and I am so glad that we have finally reached my first ever goal of 50 subscribers. Now, I know we've only just hit this first goal, but I'm a man that likes to have a growth mindset, that likes to have a goal in mind, and so I am now on the road to 100 subscribers, and of course, at that milestone, I will be doing a giveaway, so please make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Please make sure you comment on this video, like this video, do anything to get it into the algorithm, because I really want to hit that 100 subscribers, and I really want to give back to one of you guys, or maybe even a few of you guys. We'll see how we go. But that is all for today's video, guys. Have a great one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.